Now the opening lineup for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Mr. Clutch out there was Smart, and it's Brown in the small forward. And for Detroit, they've got Jackson. Andre Drummond is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Cunningham, and it's Guerrero in at the 3, the small forward. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Now here is Garcia. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Boston shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
2 shots.
And so Garcia nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. Teardrop shot. First basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Guerrero, the pass to Cunningham. Going inside. Doesn't go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Boston. 4-point game. And it's good for 2.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Garcia inside, working on Grant. Left side, Garcia. Pass to Williams, and stolen by Drummond. Grant outside. Shoots over Garcia. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Inside, Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Garcia. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the basket by Tatum.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Guerrero, the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight, and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, 3, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Smart. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Garcia passes to Williams and finished off by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Cunningham kicks to Jackson. Now Cunningham. He had 25 points last game. Here's Drummond. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity.
Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Cunningham. Drummond trying to get himself free. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
And the Pistons with possession here after the basket by Boston. Pass to Guerrero. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham gets the bucket.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Garcia against Jackson. Garcia dishes to Williams. Pulls up. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Smart. Cunningham's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's the pass to Guerrero. Offline with his 3. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 4. Outside, Garcia. There's the dish to Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Bays checked in for the Pistons. Boston also with the sub. Griffin's checked in. Now, here's Grant. The 10-footer. The rebound by the Celtics. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Here's Drummond. Over Tatum. And it's Drummond missing. Celtics leading by 7. Garcia passes to Tatum. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham kicks to Jackson. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Garcia. Back to Griffin. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cunningham looking it over. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
Jackson against Garcia. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Jackson. Young's checked in for Boston. Here's Cunningham. The shot from the low post is good. Cunningham's got 8 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Garcia goes in. Young finds Griffin. And here's Garcia. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. And Detroit the other way now.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 11 points for Mr. Clutch.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Diallo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stewart kicks to Bay. Back to Stewart. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Garcia. A three-pointer, no good. The Pistons trail to the middle. Grant, that's good. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Yep, it counts. Grant's got 8 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Garcia. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Cunningham's shot is off. Austin's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Garcia. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Griffin against Stewart. Puts up a three. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Garcia. He's got 17.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Out to the right wing. Doubled by Garcia. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Pistons now. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Here's Bay. Misses the three. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Here's Garcia. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Stewart. And the layup is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Stewart against Garcia. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Here's Stewart. Can't hit from 12. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the Celtics. They finish off the first quarter on a 12. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, you've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Diallo. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Olynyk in at the power forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Cavaliers was all business. He grabbed 24 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave.
Hold on! You gotta buckle up on that one. Blake Griffin's teammates have to say wow because they get the chance night in and night out to see something fantastic.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Cunningham.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Garcia against Stewart. Young with no one around. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. The Pistons have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. This is it, Olynyk. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now, here's Cunningham. T right on him. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Celtics passing it around. Young's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Pass to Guerrero. Five on the clock. Lets it go. Detroit, no good that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Count it.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pistons trailed by 7. Diallo the pass to Olynyk. Back to Diallo. Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Detroit now. Knocked away. And stolen by Tatum. Plenty of space. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Poke loose. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Garcia. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Guerrero defended by Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Drummond missing. Boston leading by 16. Smart passes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
Pistons have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Cunningham with it. Outguarded by Smart. They need this. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 14.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Garcia dishes to Tatum. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside for Griffin. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trailed by 14. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. 8 points for Drummond.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got his second bucket.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
It's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Garcia, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The pass to Guerrero. Shoots over Garcia, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 9.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And the first half is now in. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
On the court for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Mr. Clutch out there was Smart. And it's Williams at the center. And stolen by Drummond. Over to the wing. Kicks it to Jackson. Here's Cunningham. Knocks it loose.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Just 2 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Out to the wing. Cunningham with it. 14 points for him. And the lead is down inside single digits. Cunningham's got 16 points. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Six on the shot clock. Guerrero. He's guarded by Williams. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Celtics leading by 10. Outside, Garcia. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Cunningham inside, guarded by Tatum. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Jackson against Garcia. Williams. Outside, Garcia to the paint. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Smart. Here's Drummond. They get the rebound. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Garcia against Drummond. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now a timeout called by Detroit. You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Jackson. Pass to Diallo. He kicks to Olynyk. Passes it to Jackson. Three-pointer. Rebound, Boston. They led by as many as 18 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Garcia passes to Young. That shot off the mark. And the Pistons now going the other way. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. No problems knocking that one down. Cunningham's got 22 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's the... Oh!
No, he didn't.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Jackson. Stewart trying to get open. Misses from close range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Left side, Garcia. Back to Young. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Cunningham. He's tightly guarded. Here's Olynyk. Rebounded by the Celtics. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Feeds to Cunningham. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Bays checked in for the Pistons. Griffin's checked in for the Celtics. Joe Ingles comes in for Neesmith.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Ingles. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Griffin, and another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Cunningham with it. He's against Young. Unloads from 13. Another shot. And Stewart finishes it off. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
He gets that one.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Now here's Bay. No points in the game yet for him. The shot missing. Here's Young. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. That's tipped. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And stolen by Diallo. Down low, here's Cunningham. That shot missing. Good defensive work there by Young. Garcia passes to Griffin. Back to Garcia. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 9. And again, it's Boston converting.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And the pass to Stewart. Now Cunningham. To the paint and stolen by Garcia.
2 minutes.
For the finish. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Cunningham. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Cunningham's got 27 points.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Garcia dishes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
He's in a beautiful rhythm. Right now, he's knocking down shots, and he has that scorer's mindset.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
So both teams changing it up here. Cunningham inside, covered by Payton. Cunningham gets the bucket. He's got 29 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Oh, Griffin in. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
I mean, on those alley-oop plays from Blake Griffin, you can't give him room to take off.
The Celtics shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Ingles passes to Griffin. And stolen by Bay. Grant gets a wide open look. And another three for Detroit.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Grant against Garcia. 20 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
He hits the second from the line. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Grant outside. Another three for Detroit.
And once Jeremy gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
Shoots from the right block. Misses there. And so it's Boston taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham. And it's Guerrero in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Bay. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered by Brown. Cunningham gets the bucket.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Floats it up for Young. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Boston leading by 19 points. It's tipped. Stewart against Garcia. Back to Young. And stolen by Bay. Passes to Guerrero. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Here's Garcia, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Guerrero, the pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Here's Guerrero. And another three for Detroit.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Inside, here's Young. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Guerrero. Back to Bay. Grant, right side. Good defensive work there by Young.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Garcia against Stewart. Payton looking around. Just 5 on the clock. And Grant sends it back.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Pass to Bay. Young with the steal. He dishes it to Payton. Now the pass to Garcia. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Garcia. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. So for the Pistons, Andre Drummond comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Frank Jackson in for Bay. And then for Boston, Tatum, he's checked in for Young. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Pistons trailed by 18 to the inside. Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And it's Brown missing. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Outside, Garcia to the middle. And it's Williams with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Cunningham passes to Guerrero. Lock at 6. Lots of room. Great positioning on the putback.
An absolute freak of nature. Andre with the attack on the miss, and he put it back.
To the paint, Williams. Kicks it out to Garcia. Back to Williams. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And Brent now top of the key. Passes it to Cunningham. Here's Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson passes to Cunningham.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Boston leading by 18. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Guerrero. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pass to Grant. Doubled by Garcia. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And stolen by Garcia. Here's Brown. And another assist for him.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best teams I've ever seen. And Detroit with another turnover here.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Garcia passes to Tatum. Stolen by Grant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now off the inbound. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Drummond. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Garcia dishes to Will. And again, another assist.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a 4 leader. Yep, that one goes. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Inside. And another assist.
And with his pass on that last make, he is now in the second spot for most assists in a game.
An absolute masterpiece from him. You're right. He's been the maestro on offense all game long for his team. Here's Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look at them differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Stewart's checked in for Andre Drummond. Griffin's checked in for Boston. And Garcia kicks to Brown. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Garcia passes to Tatum. Some solid defense from Grant. Pistons trailed by 21. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown, good.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Cunningham. The Pistons rebound. Jackson kicks to Grant. Off target from 3-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge,